Hey guys, Jenifer here. I'm here to share with you a process of how I'm going to create this bouquet from the OohLaLa Vintage Treasures My Day Bouquet Kit. And I have already taken all of the doilies out. So you can see here this gigantic, delicious stack of doilies. I plan on creating some flowers with these to go on top of here. And I think I'm just gonna completely take everything apart. So I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble this lace from the edge. I have all of my goodies here. So I have all of the laces and trims and fabrics. I have the rhinestone pieces over here. I have the flowers here that I'm gonna take apart, all this fabric here and all of these flowers. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you, I guess, my process of what I'm gonna do, and I'll be back after I take off the lace from here. I can show you guys that it's really simple to take this off. I'm just cutting the little string here that where it had been sewn on. And that's all I am doing. I hope you can see that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish that and I'll be back. Okay guys, so now you can see I am left with this part of the bouquet. And I'm going to figure out what I'm going to put on there to cover this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use paper, fabric. I gotta figure it out. Okay guys, I picked out some vintage fabric that I had in my stash. I'm gonna use that to cover this handle here. I'm going to cut it there. Make sure I have enough. This is just to kind of give it some, you know, a base layer. Let's see. This is such pretty vintage fabric. I just have a piece of it that I had found at an estate sale. At first I was thinking I was gonna spray paint this, but then I think I really would like it to be soft and pretty, so I'm just gonna add fabric to it. I also thought I could cover it with paper, but I'm not sure yet. So I'm just gonna see where this takes us, and then we will go from there. So I'm in North Carolina this week on family vacation. Our internet is like super slow here. So it took me, what would normally take me like 15 minutes is taking 2 days to upload. That's okay. If I don't get things uploaded while I'm here, I can always upload them when I get back. So I plan on covering this, and I didn't bring my glue gun either, so I just have to use what I have, see what happens. I can also reinforce it later when I get home, so. Sometimes you just have to work with what you have. This fabric is somewhat stretchy, so that's a good thing. Because the handle is not the same size. It kind of tapers at the bottom a little bit. But I'm gonna cover it again, like this is just the first layer. And I wanna cover the bottom a little bit without making it too bulky. So I think kind of cut it down a little bit. There we go. We are in the mountains, so it's really chilly here compared to Florida anyway. So I was thinking on the bottom I could cover it with, let's see, I had a little piece here that I wanted to use. There it is, this little piece. And that looks so cute on the bottom there, but I'm not gonna add it yet because I wanna make sure that I add the other items first. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. I'm not sure yet. Leave it there for now. And then, let's see. I'm gonna cut this out. Okay. Let's see here. And stretch this out just a little bit. So again, I think what I'm going to do is cover this part with this fabric as well, because that will give a nice little base layer. Okay. See, it's got some staining on it. That's what makes it look so good. Let me see here. How am I going to do that? So I think what I'm going to do is just cut a strip here. And then kind of do like a patchwork. So I think I'm just going to cut these into little squares and just kind of do a patchwork here. Oops, stuck to my finger. Okay. Okay. Cut these pieces off. Okay, these scraps I will keep. I know this is shiny, but it'll be covered up by other things, so this is just a little base layer for now. You can use muslin, you can use shabby chic fabric, whatever fabric you like. You can use some crocheted trim. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna keep going and then I'll be back with the next part. Okay, so I have covered the base of the bouquet, and then I was going to add that doily that I had already cut out the middle before, and I was going to add that to the bottom. I think that is what I want to do. That'll give me just a little bit of something there, you see? Super cool. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. Let's see. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Go. There we go. So I'm not at home, so my lighting might be different, and you know, might just be a little bit different here, but that's okay. Got the windows open, it's gorgeous. We're in North Carolina, high of 73 today. It's gorgeous. Okay. That looks really cute. So, I have no idea what else I want to do at the moment, but I do know that I want to make some flowers with these gorgeous doilies. All right, put that off to the side and start figuring out what I want to do. There's so many doilies in here. Then I got these little lace bits. I was thinking, the other thing I was thinking is putting this around the bottom there. Gorgeous, sparkly. Or I could even do something like this. Wouldn't that be pretty? All right. And let's see, I'm gonna take these flowers apart. Oop. Okay. So these come apart pretty easily. I thought those would be fun to play around with. Oop, gotta be careful. These are so pretty. I definitely know that I want to take this apart. This would be cute to do some kind of a flower like this. So I think, so I cut the middle out of this, and I'm gonna put this over here like this. That'll look cute there. All right, move this stuff out of the way. Go ahead and glue that. That looks cute. Okay. And this little fabric was so cute. This little piece here, I wanted to add this around here. Here. I want it to come down a little bit more. there. That looks so adorable. All right. Now, let's see. Let's make a few flowers. So I took this flower apart here. Let's see. That one or this one. Let me see if I brought my wire. Let's see. Yep. Okay. I mean, I should have probably pinned it on, honestly, but I think that I like the way it sits better in the flower if I take the back off. That looks so pretty. So, see how that's gonna look there? That'll be pretty. And then I was like, okay, should I put one of these in here? Like that. And then like that. I don't know. Let's just play here. Make another one of these. Whoop. Oh, I love this sparkle piece. Oh, I'm in love with it. See, I like these little lace bit there. See, with the backing on, it doesn't sit as flat against it. Let me see here. Let me cut like a square of this. This is so pretty, these. Oh, this looks so nice. These flowers are looking so pretty. Okay. This is kind of like where I am headed. In this direction. I think this one needs a little bit more. Cut this out. Cut this apart. Cute. I think I'm going to take this off of here. That is adorbs. I want to make this like a little ruffle. So I'm just going to do a quick stitching around that. Oops, almost lost my needle. Stay tuned for part 2, guys.